I wanted to ask you about the statement you gave about Willow.
The best way to do that is with Chief Brennan.
Are you the lawyer who can make that happen?
It says he walked out on his own? How is that true?
How could you sell me out like that?
You want this to be the last time we see each other?
Sidwell shocks Jordan with a life-changing German clinic offer, but her refusal sparks a terrifying revenge threat. Meanwhile, Willow's secret scheme against Drew unravels as crucial evidence vanishes, Chase closes in on Brooke Lynn's explosive frame-up, and Brennan's miraculous recovery raises disturbing new questions in Port Charles. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital. Sidwell's German clinic offer for Jordan Willow's Drew dirt is missing. General Hospital recap reveals that Jen Sidwell had an offer for Jordan Ashford to mull over. Meanwhile, Willow Kane realized her plan for Drew Kane leverage had hit a snag. At the Quartermaine mansion, Tracy Quartermaine got Brooke Lynn Quartermaine to admit she was behind Willow's frame-up, and that she'd struck a deal with Lucy Coe for half her Deception shares. Tracy obviously wasn't happy about any of that, and hoped that Brooke Lynn's house of cards didn't come crashing down on top of her. At the Metro Court pool, Chase questioned Lucy about her police statement regarding Willow. Lucy wound up mentioning that she'd been having more deception meetings with Brooke Lynn lately, including one before Charlie's Pub's reopening. Lucy also told Chase about striking a mutually beneficial deal with Brooke Lynn for half her Deception shares, and played up how she was the one who could give the company stability. On Thursday's General Hospital episode, Chase looked suspicious, like he was figuring out that Brooke Lynn might have framed Willow by teaming up with Lucy. At Elizabeth Baldwin's place, she found out Jack Brennan had been released from Turning Woods, and that he had recovered enough to walk out on his own. It seemed downright miraculous for a stroke victim who was previously locked in like Brennan to recover so quickly, so Elizabeth debated the topic with Lucas Jones. Since Drew hadn't recovered at all despite having the same condition, Liz and Lucas considered whether there might be some environmental factor in the house affecting Drew. It was decided that the county should perhaps be notified, and that Elizabeth should spill her thoughts on all this to Willow. Since Drew was building up a tolerance and needed doses more often, Willow voiced her concerns to Nina Reeves about running out of the paralytic soon. Willow hoped Brennan would come through on the Drew dirt he promised, but there was a problem when he stopped by and admitted the proof was in the black box that Ross Cullum stole. Since Willow shut down the idea of killing Drew, Brennan suggested the black box could still turn up if Cullum left it on Spoon Island somewhere. Elizabeth ultimately arrived and was shocked to see Brennan standing there, especially back in Willow's house. At Jordan and Curtis Ashford's apartment, Jordan got a phone call from Sidwell and took off to see him at the police station. That left Curtis to explain the details of his case to Martin Gray, who suggested a compelling argument could be made for acquittal if they leaned into Curtis' Isaiah theory and put Jordan on the stand. However, Martin acknowledged how risky it was to reject the plea deal under the circumstances. Curtis was willing to take that risk in hopes of avoiding prison time entirely and being there for his baby. In the PCPD interrogation room, Sidwell confronted Jordan since she was the only one who knew the address of the house he tried to hide out in. Jordan confessed to spilling that and being undercover the whole time she was working for Sidwell. Sidwell suggested it was the trader's lucky day since he was still willing to offer Jordan a deal. If Jordan would help Sidwell score money from his accounts in Zurich, then he was willing to pull strings and get her treatment in the same clinic that helped Michael Corinthos in Germany. There was a waitlist at the clinic and a hefty price tag, but Sidwell insisted he could take care of all that and give Jordan her beautiful face back. Jordan refused, so Sidwell made it clear that he'd find a way to make her suffer instead. In the apartment above Charlie's Pub, Sonny Corinthos found out Molly Lansing Davis might be prosecuting Sidwell's case and grew concerned about the danger to Rick Lansing's daughter. ADA Justine Turner couldn't risk the public perception of doing special favors by shielding Sonny's niece, and thought it should be Molly's decision anyway. Although Justine couldn't even be seen talking to Sonny anymore, she acknowledged that she didn't want to give up their romance. Sonny felt the same way about their unexpected connection that had now deepened. General Hospital spoilers say Justine and Sonny have more complications ahead of them,